Alright guys, once you come down here to the Forgotten Crossroads, you want to end up going here to the right. And also guys, immediately I'm starting off with instructions, but we are going to go and find a grub. If you're wondering why we are walking all the way to the right to find a grub, it's because we're going to meet the GrubFather. And if you don't know what the GrubFather is, it's actually what, kind of like the name says, he thinks he's the father of all the grubs. As far as I know, there is no like definitive proof that he is what he says he is. But once you find them, he does give you rewards, so it's always good to go and find them anyway. So once you come all the way here to the right, you're going to end up in this room here with this table. And you know you're here once you see the table and you see this big guy over here. This guy is kind of a challenge, but I will put a link to my quick boss video anyway, because you have to fight this guy in order to pass by the boss anyway. So this is a good way to do it. You go back and forth and he can't hit you. You run back, you jump back towards him, and you will completely go over his other thing. I missed right there, but that's fine because he still can't hit you if anything happens like that. I am damaged from the other part when I first started. But this is a grub. A grub is like a little worm whose existence is pretty sad, honestly, because if you look at him, he's super excited to see you. He's trying to give you a hug. You know, he wants to get out. Look at him. Look, he looks cute. And then if you back away, he gets really sad. And he's kind of depressed because he's been stuck in here. And some grubs have guards like this guy. Some are just like in hard areas where you have to down spike and stuff to get high enough to go to them. Otherwise you'll hit spikes. But look, if I go a little bit more, he's depressed. I go closer, he's happy. So there's kind of like a radius to where they notice you. And obviously if you're underneath them, they won't notice. Or if you're too far, they will start crying. And that's how you notice where they are. So you're going to break them. And then it's going to go free. He's going to like be happy, jump up and down, you know, super excited. Like, I think it's cute. And he's going to go downwards and disappear. You don't know where he went, but I'm going to show you where all of the grubs go. No matter where you find the grub, they will always come here. So I'm going to speed this part up because I'm basically going back through the same path you guys saw me use to come over here. Alright guys, once you are back here at the Forgotten Crossroads, right underneath Dirtmouth, wherever you come down, you want to go to the left this time, and this is actually the area you want to start going towards if you want to get through this first section and find the first boss. There's also the first mini boss, which I will make a video on later on today. I'm just doing this one so it's not too late. So if you come here to the left side, you will see all of these bugs. I kind of like these little flying ones. They are really cute and fat. Like, look at them. They don't even care if you hit them. They just kind of like bounce back and keep flying wherever they were flying. So you want to come over to this top gate. There are other gates and they lead to different places, but you want to come to this top one right here. As you can see, as soon as we come in, there is this grub. And he's already happy. He's saying hi to us immediately. There's the GrubFather. You come in here. You only have one grub, so he's going to give you a little bit. At least now he's not lonely. So, because look at this. This is sad. There is all of these little houses here in the background, on the sides. This big old pile. Even on the right side, and look, building up the walls. They're all little houses for these grub. And they're not here. He's all by himself, and the reason for that is they were all taken. And for more story, you have to basically find more grubs, and you will eventually piece it all together once you've collected all 46. I will put on the screen a picture of two separate little charms, and those charms, the reason I'm putting them up there is because of this guy up here. Once you collect 10, you will find the one that has this guy's little face on it, a little young grub's face. It is called Grub Song, and what it does is you will end up having 15 soul charge every time you get hit. And you're like, why would I want to get hit? The point is, if you are new, you're probably going to get hit whether you want to or not. and you would just find it useful. Alright, especially if you are going early on to try and search for these guys because you feel bad for them or you just like them because they're cute. Look at this guy. Or girl, I don't know, it's a worm. That's the only one I know its gender of. Look at it. He has a mustache and everything and is called GrubFather. So I don't think there's any mistaking that. And if you have the 10 and you get Grub Song, then that's an early charm you can just have. You wouldn't have too many at that point. But at 46, you do get the special and a lot rare Grub Fly's Elegy. And it's called Grub Fly because these guys are grubs. And that one up there tries to transform into a butterfly. And there's some story with that, but I will get to it once I actually find all the grubs. Because it's pretty climactic and important. At least to the grub story, it's separated. And once you have the Grub Fly's Elegy charm, what it does is once you attack, you will have this white attack that you normally have, except it will be this, plus it would also shoot a version of that flying forward or downwards or upwards, whatever it is that you're hitting from. But you have to have full health. And you may be like, well, that sounds like something for somebody who won't get hit. Well, I'm also pretty sure if you end up having the thing on, like I did, because I used to use the charm a lot, you would hit and back up. And you have a lot more range because guess what? You are not anywhere near the enemy. Especially if you have charms that extend your nail. Like, you see how it has the white slash? There are charms later on, not even too late, where they make your nail swipe longer. And that also works with your little Grub Fly's Elegy, and it makes that longer. The starter one that makes your attack red, you get Super Saiyan in my other videos. Then you will also be able to stack that with it. But you're like, that thing needs you at 1 health, and this thing needs you to have full health, and you can't use it. Well, there actually is a way to use it. You just need charms further on that change how your life works. It's pretty complicated, but once I get to that point, I will explain everything more in depth. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to like and subscribe. And if you want those charms, you can always go searching for these little guys and help them out. They'll always be thankful. And until next time, later today. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. And hope you guys enjoy HollowKnight. I'm liking it. I'm not making this series for too many views because this is already covered a lot. But I just really like this game. And I'm like, there's going to be new people who want to play it. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to try and help out some people that want to click on my videos and just learn a little bit about stuff. Because surprisingly, I ignored like half the areas on this wall that we came from. And there's actually a hidden area that you won't know of unless you fully explore that little area over here to the right. But I'll also go over that in a little bit because there's a hidden boss there. So again, thank you. Peace. Till next time. Thanks for watching.